Good afternoon. We're over here at the Body, Mind, and Spirit Expo. I'm over here at the booth. We're just about to close down for the day, and I thought I'd go ahead and show what I've been describing to people. So I've met a lot of people today, gave out all my business cards, and a lot of people are interested in this, and it's so fulfilling to be able to explain this to you guys. So thank you so much for everything this weekend. So the spiel that I've been giving people is that the ancient people made a very complex, multifaceted art. And so we see that this is a cardinal, and then we can turn him on this side. Then we see he's still a cardinal, but now this is his beak, and this is his crest. So before this was his beak, and this was his crest, and now he's like this. So they made a complicated, multifaceted art style, and they were a little tricky about it too. So you see how they tricked us. Now the shape of this is really representing a crest because it's nice and square. Of course, if you put him like this, now he turned into a square dog head. You see how he's really shaped like a dog head there. And if you put him like this, he turns into a goose head. You can see how he's got a rounded beak and the eye in there, and even got the little nostril things and a little poked out cheek. That turns into a little goose head. Now, if you look at this little bird effigy, you'll notice that it is just a little bird, but also it has a little footprint on the right-hand side. So they put these little subtle hints and clues that there was more to this art than what meets the eye. So after finding all these little small bird heads, different variations of these ones, I started to realize that there were faces on some of these stones as well. So I found this stone here, which has a photorealistic face on it, and I tell people about the lips and the nose, and then of course the eye right there, and how they're best looked at from the side, as if you're looking over the shoulder. So then I flip the stone over and I say, look at remember how they were tricky and they're multifaceted art styles? So if you put our thumb right here, you can see there's a little slot for it, and it's an open mouth version of a person here. And I'll pull out one of my little feathers here from my bird head cap, and I point. This is the bottom lip, the upper lip, and the nose and the eye in here somewhere. Perhaps the eye is right here. But he's holding his hand. Maybe he's throwing a piece of popcorn in his mouth. He's raising his arm there. So if we just look at the black section there, of course we can see a rounded carved in eye, a little nose poking out, and then a little smiley face right there. And he's wearing a headdress. And if you look closely, you'll actually see there's little eyes on the center of the headdress as well. And it gets more defined the more you twist it and turn it to see. You can see the little lines coming out for that eye right here. There's two eyes actually on the headdress of this fellow. So the whole shape of this stone you can see is the big nose, big chin variant. And you'll see this giant piece of quartz here as well. You'll notice how these are exactly the same shape. They have the same curves, and even down to the little hat that's on top there, the little notch that's in there. So these archetypes repeat, and they are found in all these artifacts at least one time. A lot of people can see this one right off the bat. This is the recessed face. Of course, there's another face poking out over here, but if we tilt the statue to where we can't see that other face, we can see it turns into the portrait of a woman with her long hair behind us there. So the reason why this art is important is because it teaches us that the human beings have been around for a long time and have been very intelligent for a very long time. And they were so smart as to create this multifaceted art style that we're still learning more about today. We don't recognize this art currently, and we should be recognizing it because it is a very smart style of art. They're little puzzles in themselves. They are puzzles, and so they're fun to decode and figure out. And so that's why I brought all this out here to show everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I brought a lot of the gateway pieces. A lot of people have gotten a lot of good kicks out of a lot of these face stones, finding out that these were a thing, because a lot of us did not know that they were a thing. I'll give you kind of a quick look at some of the ones that I have out here. They're not all perfect, great ones. This is a lot of work to do, of course, so I wasn't able to get everything out that I wanted to get, but I did get the majority of the repeating patterns and things out that I was able to find. So I bought a bunch of the ones that hide the face. This one is it right here, sorry. So the one that hides the portrait behind the hair. I've got another version of that right here. See how the face disappears. And whoop, see you later. And I have one more of those as well. I don't seem to know where it's at yet, but that's what I've been showing people. And got a couple of the archetypes drawn out on some larger, not just that, some larger pieces of stone as well. But doing this has given me the opportunity to really go through a lot and talk to people, find out what they were able to see easily. And so it's been a very good experience for me, because now I feel a lot better about being able to expose this and talk about it when everyone else can see it too. So thank you to everybody that has come to the conference, and the people that I talked to and were really friendly. Thank you guys so much. Everyone was really friendly. It was a great time. So take care. I even brought the big old totem horse statue out here as well. So, take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye. Can't wait for the next one.